Every now and then I have to pinch myself and say, we have come a long way, peeps. Do you know we did not start out as well as we have now? For me to own these two properties, we started out not dirt poor, but let's just face it, for us to have gained our own properties by the grace of God, to even be alive, we went through some turbulent years in our childhood. But yet, because of this, what does that say? Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Proverbs. When you trust God, let go and let God, He can do what? What does that say? I don't know if you can see it. It says, Matthew 17:20. If you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, be moved in this place to that, and it will be moved, and nothing will be impossible to you. That's the Bible. When you trust and you believe, all things are possible through Christ who strengthens me. That's in the Bible as well. You gotta believe. And I am a testimony that God does do whatever you ask of Him. He can do it. It's nothing impossible when you believe and you live by His word. His word is the key that opens the doors that we thought were locked. He can open those locked doors. You think you can't find the key? You don't have the answer? Guess what? God has the answer. I'm just looking out on these beautiful, I'm like, who can believe where we started, how far we have come? Just to be alive, children. And when I said a mustard seed, remember He said a mustard seed. Hi, birdies. Look how small. I'm going to show you. These aren't mustard seeds. Mustard seeds are smaller than this. But you see how small the seed is? Now imagine if you just have one of those seeds and then your faith is the size of one. If you have as much faith as one little grain of seed, guess what? You can say to the mountain, this in your way. And a mountain is just a symbol of anything that is blocking you in your way. Something that's saying you can't pass this point. But guess what? I passed it. God, by the grace of God, He went above and beyond all that I asked or could even think to ask of Him. That's in the Bible too. God goes above what you can't limit Him. When you say, oh Lord, I think I just want to live in a nice house and just have a nice peaceful location. He said, you know what? If you believe a mustard seed and you follow my word, I'm going to give you more than what you asked for. And look what He did. Did He not answer more, above, and beyond all that I asked or think? And He even He put His fingerprint on it because He knew from a child my favorite psalm was 23. And look what He did. He painted Psalm 23 before me. The Lord is my shepherd. He gave me a shepherd dog. I shall not want. I want for nothing. He leads me in the paths of his righteousness for his name's sake. He did that for me, you all. He led me in the paths of his righteousness. He made me to lie down in these green pastures. Look at these green pastures. Is this not green? He led me beside his still waters. Those waters are the Lord's waters. And they're not still, but they are not stormy. They don't overflow the bank. Let's just put it that way. And he restores your soul. The Word of God is like electricity. It gives you power. You just gotta plug it in, people. It will deliver for you and over deliver. All I can say is trust and believe in the Lord and ask of him anything, and he will answer and he will deliver.